Aloha friends, welcome to my channel. This is Purple Spirit Healing with Lali, where we discuss spirituality for daily life. So the topic today is my spiritual journey and your spiritual journey and how important that is. So I want to share a little bit about my journey, and I think you'll see a lot of similarities of what you're going through and what I have been going through, still going through today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel down below. Feel free to put any comments at the end of the video. Sometimes we reach a moment in our life where we begin to question everything, and that's the moment that you are awareness of your own ascension and your psychic ability starting to come through. Like me, maybe you've achieved a career that you've been working for a lot of your adult years. You know, going to college is what I want to do. Graduate, okay, I'm going to go into this career. You find success, you find joy in it. And after a few years, that success and joy starts to lessen a little bit here, a little bit there. The stress and anxiety starts to go up as the joy lessens. And you start to get this disconnect. Things that we normally have to ignore to be in this socially driven modern world that we live in. We ignore some of the little things that we used to really love as kids. We were so grounded and connected as kids, and then we grow up and you start losing it a little bit more, a little bit more. Do you ever notice that? So I know what it feels like to long for something, to want this fulfillment, this purpose in your life, and finding a different direction, but you're not quite sure where to go. You want to make this impact in this lifetime. And I completely understand what that feels like. I have been on this and am currently still on this self-discovery journey. We want to know what our own abilities are. Like, how do I know what I'm already naturally gifted in? Because we all have these gifts. We are all psychic. We are all intuitive. But we have not used them in a very, very long time. So just like riding a bike, it takes time to learn it, to get good at it. And then when you stop riding the bike and you look at the bike after 20 years, like, I don't know if I can ride that again. That looks kind of hard. That doesn't look like it would be an easy go the first time out after 20 years. So spiritual gifts are just like that. It's something that needs to be practiced. It's something that we can all work on and get better at. But there are many gifts we all already use and we don't even realize that we're using it. So if you ever felt like you're a bit of a late bloomer, that is me too. I did not walk into my spiritual purpose, this career that I have, until it feels like, the second half of my life. So I'm not one of those people that, in their teens and their 20s fell into this career path and fell into this psychic abilities. I always had them, but I put them away. I tucked them away. I hid them. I chose to not acknowledge it, and I literally prayed them away as a little girl. They frightened me, and I didn't know anyone that I could talk to about it, so I just kept it to myself. And I was very fortunate to have found some amazing, generous teachers. I learned very quickly. I just absorbed everything I could find. I bought books upon books upon books, took a lot of classes, and from, all this huge amount of material, it can be overwhelming. I know if you've ever been to one of those psychic bookshops and you see these rows and rows of crystals, you see these bookshelves of books, and you see all this material, and think, where do I start? There's so many things to learn. I don't know where to get started. Where is step one? There isn't anywhere in the bookstore or the psychic shop that says, beginners, start at this corner here and work your way right. They don't tell you those things. So you're just kind of jumping around and looking around and figuring what works. That book didn't work well for me. I didn't understand a word they said. So I want to share the tools that I learned from my many amazing teachers and the things that I learned as I went, so you can avoid some of those pricey mistakes. And it's important to finding the right people to learn from so that you are taught in a loving way, not feeling less than or feeling like I'm so late in the game, I don't know how I could ever catch up. Do you ever have that feeling where maybe in your late 30s, early 40s, maybe it's just too late for you? And I don't know how I would ever have be able to build a career out of these people that are my age that have been doing this for 20 plus years and have this following of thousands of people. How would I ever be able to compete with that? Well, guess what? It's not about competing with them. It's about your own journey and whether you find the people that are right for you, and that's what the universe is going to bring for you. And that's what I've been learning more and more as I continue this path, that the right people will come into my life, whether it's teachers, whether it's co-contributors that I will, one, learn from and can help teach and contribute to their journey. And it's a collaborative community effort. So I want you to be part of my community. So many of us want to experience our own spiritual connection and feel that expansion within ourselves and know that there is something greater than just getting up in the morning, going to work, packing your lunch, putting gas at the end of the week, and paying your bills at the end of the month, and doing that same routine over and over again. There is more. There's definitely more. I want to introduce my brand new course that I've been birthing for quite a while. This is a very exciting thing for me. An Intuition Basics Development course. So I'm very excited about it. So this course consists of live video sessions with me, and they will be recorded. So if you're not able to make the day and time of the scheduled live sessions with the rest of the community, that's okay. You can always watch them later. So in this course, you're going to identify the psychic abilities that you're already using on a daily basis, enhance them, make them stronger, and develop more abilities so you can have your own spiritual toolbox and you can use it whenever you need to for whatever life throws at you. So, all right, are you ready to wake up and own your own potential and know what your psychic abilities are, how to use them, and how to give yourself meaningful intuitive readings if that's where you want to go, and stay connected to your spirit team? So this course is geared for people who have a full-time job, have families and obligations, but you really want to learn, and you want to learn in an environment that is user-friendly, nurturing, and supportive. And that's what I can bring to you. I'm so excited for this class to launch, and I really hope it is something that you're interested in and we can work together. So if this information has piqued your interest, go to the links down below and click on the psychic quiz. It's only about 7 questions, and it helps you to identify where your talents already lie, so you kind of know what kind of a psychic you already are, and it'll give you a good idea of where you're going to be developing the quickest and the strongest. So if you're looking for a deeper meaning in life, you're ready to connect to your angels and guides, and you want to use your psychic abilities with confidence and ease, I would love to work with you. Aloha!